Yeah, there's another story that I got to tell Hannah about my favorite teacher from the Lemon Street High School. Matter of fact, Dennis, I got reassigned to be in his old classroom one day, and I was fortunate to know that because somebody had told me. And you will be very interested to know that after the Lemon Street High School was torn down, Mr. Scott went to teach at Tuskegee. And that meant something to me because I was like, wow, I guess this man was teaching in high school because he wanted to. He could have always gone somewhere else. Now, I'm also happy to say he's still with us. He actually lives down the street from us. He's in an assisted living home for the elderly, but he is 95 and he's still alive and kicking. And he became my favorite teacher because I interviewed 5 or 6 people who all told me how wonderful he was and how much he meant to them, and that they all still keep in touch with him. And I'm 50, but I'm not sure that I have kept up with any of my teachers for that long. But he's got kids that have kept up with him well into his 90s. And one of them shared with me that Mr. Scott reminds me a lot of you, Mr. Brown. It's like, oh, okay, well, I'm blessed by that, but now why? And they said, well, you're probably not going to expect this reason. Everybody knew that Mr. Scott kind of ran our school because whenever people would come to visit or whenever there was some kind of report due, they would always come pull him out of class and let him make the presentation or let him write the report or let him write the proposal. We all knew that he was kind of driving the school from behind the scenes, and we could not understand why they never just made him the principal. So I said, well, yeah, maybe that says that uh, the world does not have exclusive license on politics and games. We know how to play some of those games too, and that probably was what hindered him. But his legacy says he's going to be all right. He's probably been all right the whole time with what he had and what he didn't have. But I'm glad to get to introduce him to my students and especially my daughter.